morning students. So now today we are going to start chapter number 8. Okay, chapter number 8 that is based on quadrilaterals and parallelograms. Okay, and the same as your previous chapter 7th, we use the result of congruence, and after using that one we prove these all things and theorems. Is it okay? So now let's start. Our first question is, find angles of quadrilateral are in ratio 3:5:9:13. Find the angles. Okay. So this is in a ratio. So let the angles are, firstly I am going to write here solution. Let the angles are 3x, 5x, this is in a degree, 9x degree and 13x degree. Is it okay? Clear to you? Next one is, in quadrilateral sum of 4 angles is 360. So 3x plus 5x plus 9x plus 13x is equal to 360. And sum of this one is 5 and 3, 8, 13. This will be a 30x is equal to 360. So x is equal to 360 by 30. This is a 12 degree. Okay. So each and every angle is multiplied by 12 degree, and you people find the all angles of quadrilateral. Is it okay? So let's find it. Firstly, suppose that 3x. 3x means 3 into 12. 36 degree. Clear to you? Next one is 5x. 5 into 12, 60 degree. Next one is 9x. 108 degree. Okay. And the next one is 13. 13 into 12 is equal to 156. These are the angles of quadrilateral. Is it okay? Clear to you? Firstly, you people add these angles, find the value of x, and that value of x is multiplied by of each angle, and you people find the angles of quadrilateral. Is it okay, ji? So next, question number 2. If diagonal of parallelograms are equal, okay, and show that it is a rectangle. So in parallelogram and rectangle, one difference is there. In parallelogram, opposite pair is parallel and equal. Okay, but this property also hold in rectangle. Opposite pair is parallel and equal. But next property is, in rectangle, opposite angles, or we can say that adjacent angles are 90 degree. Okay, straight lines na. So this makes a 90 degree angle each. 4 angles. So that measurement of 4 angles is 90 degree. Only this difference is in parallelogram and rectangle, that differs their definition. Okay. So next one, we are going to prove that each angle of this parallelogram is 90 degree. So it means this is converted into rectangle. So let's start. Firstly, I am going to take two triangles ABC and DCB. Yes. Triangle ABC and triangle DCB. Okay. In ABC and DCB, what we have? We have, firstly, AC is equal to BD. This is a diagonal. Yes, AC is equal to BD. Diagonals are equal. Okay, this is a equal. This is a given. Diagonals of parallelogram are equal. Parallelogram the diagonal equal is given. Okay, and this side equal to this side. Why? Because this opposite sides also equal, and this is a common. Three proofs are here. So these two triangles are, it means you have to write AC is equal to BD, yes, AB is equal to DC, and next one is BC is equal to BC. Okay, it means these two triangles are congruent. Congruent, it means this angle is equal to this angle. But sum of these two angles is, yes, angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because this is an adjacent pair of parallelogram. So angle B is 90 degree, angle B is 90 degree. So B and C are equal. So it means angle B plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. So angle B is equal to 90 degree. So if a single angle you have to prove in parallelogram is 90 degree, then this is converted into rectangle. Is it okay? Clear to you? Yes. Next we are going to do our next question. In next question, this is a very easy. Given a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram. You easily see AC bisects angle A. Yes. This is AC and this is bisect angle A. And second, to prove in the sense AC bisect angle C. It means you have to prove AC bisect angle A, but you should prove that this also bisect angle C. ABCD is a parallelogram. Rhombus. Rhombus means all four sides of this are equal. If these four sides AB, BC, CD and DA are equal, then this is converted into rhombus. So let's start. Firstly, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Why? Because these are alternate angles. Okay. Next one is angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 2 is equal to angle 4. These are also alternate angles. But this is given to you. AC bisect angle A. AC bisect angle A. It means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is given. 1 and 2 is equal. So 3 and 4 are automatically equal. Okay. But if 3 and 4 equal, then it means so AC bisects angle C. First is proved. Next, C. Now angle 1 is equal to 2, 3 is equal to 4. It means you people write from 1 angle 1 is equal to angle 2 is equal to angle 3 is equal to angle 4. If angles are equal, then opposite pairs of these angles are also equal. Okay, it means AB, BC, CD and D. These are also equal. Okay, so if these four are equal, then ABCD is rhombus. ABCD is rhombus. Is it okay? Clear to you? So students, only 6 questions you have to do, and I also send you notes. This is question number 1, 2, 3, and the rest of the 3 questions that is also hold this same properties. Okay ji, thank you.